This is what it would look like if a halo eye and a cat eye had a baby. If you don't know how to do eyeshadow, don't worry about it. I'm going to teach you step by step how to do this eye look. Always, we're going to prep our lid. I always just use concealer. You can use a primer, you can use foundation, whatever you have and whatever works for you. I like to lightly set it with translucent powder. It just makes it a lot easier to blend the eyeshadows, but if you have problems with the eyeshadow sticking to your eyelid, then I would leave it unset. Next, we're going to grab our piece of tape. You're going to want to unstick it a few times on the back of your hand. Because this is a really sensitive area, you don't want to directly go in with the tape. You want to unstick it a few times just so that way when you take it off, you're not ripping off your whole face. It's going to take a few times to kind of figure out what angle works for your eye. I like to follow my bottom lash line and just extend that out. Just like that. Just try to get them as even as you can. You can always go back in with concealer to fix them and make them even. I'm just going to start off with a smaller brush like this one, or you can use an angled brush. And I'm going to be using this shade right here. You're going to pack this right on the edge of that tape. I'm bringing that in. You can make it as long or as big as you want. Something like that. Now I'm going to use that same brush and just lightly buff it out. Now for the inner corner, you're just going to stamp it and flick in. I'm going to switch to a smaller fluffy brush like this one, and we're going to pick up some of this shade, lightly blend this out. I went a little too heavy with that eyeshadow. I'm going to go ahead and just grab a fluffy blending brush to blend this out. Do the same motions with the inner corner, just place and flick. One thing I really love about Colourpop is that eyeshadows just blend so easy. Because we did blend all that out, I'm going to go back in with that first brush and that first shade, just lightly kind of darken it up again. For the inner corner, it does help to kind of lean back. You can see that natural shadow. And then just darken that up. The middle, I'm going to be using this eyeshadow. This one is in shade Samantha Shines from Alora Cosmetics. Lightly pick that up with my finger. Tap a little bit off on the back of my hand and just tap this right in the middle. Look how pretty that is. I'm going to use my other finger to tap this out. So once you have that done, we can go ahead and remove the tape. If you don't like that sharp look, you can always go in with a clean fluffy brush and just lightly brush that out. I'm going to glue on these lashes. These ones are in style Rome. And then I'm going to do the rest of my face and I'll be right back. Okay, we're almost done. Now I just need to grab an angled brush and I'm going to go back in with that first shade. Flatten it out with your finger. Just stamp it in a ring. Add mascara to your bottom lashes. And this is the final look. As always, let me know what you guys think in the comments.